Hello. Hey YouTube. Hi YouTube, my name is Chiara Charles, also known as Dope Chi. I'm a model and content creator here in New York City, and you can find me on Instagram at DOPE_CHI. Yes, so I do everything from music videos to runway modeling, editorial modeling, commercial and print. I've worked with brands such as Feelers Korea, Feelers Japan, I've worked with Sprayground, I've worked with Hennessy, I worked with Mixed Fusions, worked with hotels. So it's like different areas of the modeling industry that I've been in. I think my favorite has to be commercial and runway, so yeah. From what I can remember, I have done a photo shoot with Brooklyn Hair about 3 to 4 times, I believe. I absolutely love working with Brooklyn Hair. I come in here looking like a bum, I walk out the door looking glamorous, I leave with the wig or some hair section, so of course I love Brooklyn Hair. From the last shoot or from every shoot? From every shoot? Okay, so since day one, I remember my first wig. I think it was sewn in. It was like an afro curl. Then I had a kinky curl, and then I had like this wet and wavy long wig. Then I had a blonde wig. Then I had a blonde ponytail, a black ponytail. Then I had this wig, a longer blonde wig, and then these two. So yeah. They changed me a lot here. Alright, so yes, there is easy and there are hard parts of modeling. With the last shoot I did with Brooklyn Hair, let's start off with the hard. The hardest part is just making sure my hair looks great, because the most important thing is the hair. So like not too many hair flips where the hair gets in my mouth. I had to make sure that they got their images. It wasn't about me, it was about Brooklyn Hair. The easiest thing for me is just bringing my presence to the table, showing personality, and interacting with everybody that's part of the staff. So my advice for anyone that wants to be a model, whether it's a hair model, runway model, I have this tatted on me, so I always remember. But you are a hanger. So as a model, you're a hanger. You're to be put into whatever the designer wants you, whatever wig the hairstylist wants you in, and you're never supposed to complain. So that's one of my biggest tips, is just remember at the end of the day, you're a hanger and this is a job. So get to it.
Okay. That's the most important.
Yes. I'm exposing my truths, but I am wearing a wig. At first, I did not really like wigs. I used to make fun of my grandmother for them. But then growing up, I really did understand and realize that wigs change the whole game. Like you could just put it on, put a few got to be spots right here, and it's good. You could be able to walk out the house. So I feel like I am a wig lover, if that answers your question. Underneath the wig or the wig? So, if you guys ever actually see it, it'll be horrifying. But underneath this wig, I just have my hair gelled back, and it's literally in a scrunchie. I didn't have to braid it, and it still looks like it's not as like bulging, but just scrunchie it back, and that's why I love these wigs, because they're easy just to put on your hair. You don't even need the braids today. Okay, so I am wearing the wet and wavy. As you can see, is straight on these mannequins and also curly. The curls on my head is a tighter curl. I was really lazy in the morning. Normally I would wear the wig straight, but today I was just like spits of water here, spits of water there, walk out the house, and I'm good. I'm still good, but I know I'm good. But with these, I feel like the curls are much looser. You could run your hands in them, and that's one thing I really love about these wigs. And then for the straightener, I do not have an expensive hair flat iron at home, so it still straightens just like this. That's why I really like the hair, because like you don't need the most expensive tools to get it salon ready. Yeah, I love all the wigs, but no, my favorite ones was the human hair, and if you could recall, what were they called? The invisible lace.
Yeah, invisible lace.
Invisible lace. That's my first time ever having that on my head. I felt like I was a queen. I felt like I was ready to take over the world. But it was amazing because like you literally couldn't see the lace. It was just like, what lace? Hello, and it really looked good. I really had a fun time wearing that wig. The most attractive part about a wig, like I said before, is the lace, but since I just talked about the lace, let's change it up. The most attractive thing about this wig is that you could use bleach on these wigs because they are human hair, and it could come one style and you could change it up whichever way you want it. Yes, I really do recommend this hair to my friends, my family, my mother, my grandmother, and everybody, like literally everybody, because I feel like no matter what your hair texture is, it could get laid underneath. I actually had a friend that has like dreads try on my wig, and it looks cool. I have to show you a picture. But either way, I do recommend this hair to everybody because it's very versatile, it's easy to maintain and handle, and I'm not a professional hairstylist, I'm not a hairstylist. I do my own hair though, and with Brooklyn Hair, I'm able to just lay it on and walk out my door. So the blonde hair from Brooklyn Hair is human hair. It could be flattened, it could be curled. Most blonde hairs I usually get is usually synthetic, so that's one thing that Brooklyn Hair differs from the rest, is that's human hair. You could dye it. I like the way it feels. It doesn't shed and it doesn't feel fake. It doesn't get knotted either. That's one major thing blondies always have a problem with, is the knots. And with Brooklyn Hair, there's pretty much no knots ever. I personally haven't tried it myself, but I have seen people done it and do it. And I'm gonna do it this week. I just got a blonde wig. Gonna wear it for a little bit and then try.
Thank you for your time.
Of course, thank you.